March edition of Bremen Sportscast. This month we will wrap up the winter spring sports and then preview the upcoming spring sports. Hey Kayla, you're a spring athlete, aren't you?
Yes, I am, Kanye, but before we get into the spring, let's talk about our recent year success. The varsity wrestling team has had an amazing season this year, especially in the postseason. The program had 3 individual regional champions, our own very Kanye, Munoz, and Michael in their journey to state, and continued at sectionals where Kanye and Moniz placed second and Michael took 4th. Their sectional finishes resulted in the athlete being one of 16 wrestlers to represent the 2A division at the IHSA state tournament in Champaign. I heard Moniz had some success.
That's right. He placed top 8 in the state.
Congratulations to all of you, and what a great accomplishment.
Thanks, Kayla. From the wrestling match to the bowling alley, the girls' bowling team earned 3rd place and finished at regionals.
That's not all, Kanye. The junior varsity girls bowling team successfully completed their season with an undefeated record of going 14-0, where conference championships. Abby Rosema led the tournament, finishing 1st overall.
Well, Kayla, the varsity girls basketball team was recently selected by the South Suburban Conference for this year's Sportsmanship Award.
That's great, Kanye. And boys basketball recently defeated Prospective Calumet 56-50. Jeremy Berry had 14 points, Quashawn Wells with 12, Artevis Johnson with 11, and Mason Gray had 10.
As the weather begins to warm, spring sports are in the air, and we set our Brave Sportscast staff to preview each of the sports. Let's see what they have for the upcoming season.
This season, I'm looking forward to working hard and meeting new teammates and having fun. I have expectations of us, everyone working hard and just making sure everyone's at practices, and yeah. There's a lot more athletes, and I think that they'll work very hard. I just like running, and it's like a way to just release stress, and it's fun with new people every year.
The track team seems like they're ready for the season. Now let's check out on the boys tennis team. So what made you want to become the new track coach?
So as my career progressed, it was always one of my goals to take on the challenge of running my own program. It's going to come with added responsibility, but when you add that responsibility, it kind of makes you a better person. It makes you better at your job, but also too trying to instill the same values and principles that helped me become who I am, and hopefully instill those into my players, so they can take those on later in life and use them to be successful for themselves.
What do you look forward to during the season?
I look forward to establishing the expectations and watching my players progress as the season progresses along too, and hopefully take on a lot of the players and make them more successful at the sport of track, but also too to have fun and enjoy the experience as we kind of move forward throughout the course of the season.
Now let's check out the boys tennis team's captain, what he has to say.
What are you looking forward to this season?
I'm looking forward this season to winning conference individually. Hopefully we take a win as a team.
For the season?
My expectations this season is qualifying for state as a team, or if we can individually.
How do you think this season will be different from the last?
This season it's going to be different because I'm going to be captain this season, so I'm going to be in charge of how we're going to run the practices.
What is your favorite thing about the sport?
My favorite thing about the sport is hanging out with my friends. We don't hang out much after school, so just like one of the sports we get to be together in. It's one of our favorite things to do.
From the courts to the field, let's see what girls soccer this year.
What are you looking forward to this season?
What are your expectations for the season?
For the soccer season, my expectations that every girl will try their hardest to not give up and make sure that they have everything they need and make sure that we are ready for games.
What are you looking forward to this season?
I'm looking forward to this season it's my last year, senior year, going with a finish and actually playing the whole season instead of getting hurt.
Do you think this season will be different from the last?
Yes, we're going to have new players from JV onto varsity now, so I believe that it's going to be different. I believe some of the girls did work harder to prepare for the season.
How did the team prepare for the season?
We did a indoor soccer league during the winter, and then we did conditioning after schools.
Well, it sounds like the girls' soccer team has to go for the upcoming season.
From the field to the pool, here's team captain Kevin and Rachel to give us the 411 on the upcoming water polo season.
I'm Kevin Duffy, senior at Bremen High School and the captain of the boys water polo team.
Nice to meet you. And what are you looking forward to this season?
I'm looking forward to finishing up my senior year strong with my teammates. Hopefully have a good postseason run.
And what are your expectations for the season?
We got big expectations, returning a lot of guys. Should be fun.
How did you think this season would be different from last season?
It's going to be really different. A lot of us grown up over the summer, became more mature. We know what we need to do, and we're going to execute.
And how did the team prepare for the season?
We've been working hard in the off season. A lot of us are just coming off the swim season, so we're in great swimming shape. It should be fun.
Okay, and what would you say would be your favorite part of the season?
Favorite part of the sport? It's got to be the physicality. Just going through it, the endurance, and staying in good shape with my body.
All right.
Rachel Smith, I'm a junior, and I'm on the girls' water polo team.
Okay, nice to meet you, Rachel. What are you looking forward to this season?
Working with the girls, starting a new team.
Okay. What are your expectations for the season?
Perfecting our offensive and defensive skills and just getting things together that we need to work on.
And how do you think this season will be different from the last?
We have a whole new starting team, so we'll see how that goes this year.
How did your team prepare for the season?
Off-season conditioning, we've been in the pool for a couple weeks now, so hopefully we'll be conditioned by the time the season starts.
All right. And what's your favorite part of the sport?
Working with the girls from different schools, and it's an aggressive sport, so it's fun to go a little outside of the comfort zone.
Okay.
The varsity baseball pitcher Mike has the team's key to success in this upcoming interview.
What are you looking forward to this season?
I'm looking forward to going undefeated and winning conference and then winning state.
What are your expectations for the season?
My expectations for the season is working hard and trying to do our best at what we do.
How do you think this season will be different from last season?
This season's going to be different because last season we fought a lot, and this season we're not going to try to do that, and we're going to try to win a lot more games.
How did the team prepare for this upcoming season?
We prepared by working harder and spending time with each other and spending our time in the weight room together.
What's your favorite thing about this sport?
You get more family into it.
Enough about boys baseball. Let's check out on the upcoming season softball.
Looking forward to the chance to have one more time playing high school softball with a bunch of the seniors. There should be about 5 of us. More time playing high school softball with a bunch of the seniors. There should be about 5 of us this year, so it should be a pretty successful season with all of us 5 leading the team. And team-wise, I want to win a lot of conference games this year and possibly beat teams that we know we were capable of last season and just fell short. I'm really hoping to exceed standards of everyone else because they look at us as the underdog, and I hope to win a lot of conference games and possibly win against teams that we just fell short of last season. Last season we had a good group of girls, but not a lot of things clicked, especially on the field. So this year we have better chemistry off the field, so I'm hoping that we can bring that onto the field and become successful with wins. And freshmen through seniors this year have shown up to conditioning. We've actually had the highest number of attendance all through September up until about 2 weeks ago when we had to stop before tryouts. And after conditioning with the team, they've been going out of their way to practice outside of Bremen and actually doing stuff on their own.
Oh, I'm so excited for the spring sports season. I can barely control myself, Caleb.
Settle down, Kanye, as we take a look at the upcoming games.
sure to check out www.bdtv.net.
And like us on Facebook by searching Bremen District Television. For Kanye, I'm Kayla, wishing all our spring athletes good luck. See you next month.